Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Hello, Vinita.
Yes, Shashank.
Yeah, the YouTube link has started now.
Okay, so I think Kushal, you can start the session.
Hello. Yeah, can I show the Synfig interface and talk about some features?
Aarti, YouTube.
Yes, please go ahead.
It is started, I guess.
Kushal, it is started.
Wait.
Hello, bol.
Kushal, please go ahead. The Synfig team, it is working. The YouTube is working.
अच्छा ठीक है, you start it.
Okay, I'll start showing the Synfig interface and let you know about some of the features. Hello everyone, my name is Aarti and I'm working as an animator in the Spoken Tutorial project. So let me open the Synfig Studio interface now. You can all see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is how the Synfig interface looks. On the left side, you can see the tool options where you can see various tools. This is the circle tool, rectangle tool, star tool, and other tools. You can use all these tools for creating some basic shapes. And this is one of the important tool, which is the spline tool. So you can draw freehand drawings with the help of this tool. There are some other options also where you can fill color for zooming in, and pencil tool and text tool is also available. Below that, you can find the color palette for coloring the shapes. You can use this tool, which is the first one is outline color, which helps you to draw the border or the outline, and the below one is the fill color to fill the inside part of the object or the shape. Let me show you some simple drawing by selecting this rectangle tool. So once I select, you can see the tool options are visible on the right side. So you can select like whichever option you want to. If you want the border to be also to come along with the shape, then you'll have to select this option before drawing the shape. So these are some of the tool options. So you can set your parameters here before drawing the shape. Okay, so on the top, you can find some of the handles, which will be helpful for you to resize or scale or rotate or some editing that has to be done in the shape. So you'll have to click on this. So let me just show you some of the handles. So with this you can resize. So and the bottom you can find some you can find this is called parameters panel. So you can change the parameters of the shape of any drawing that has been done in the canvas. So you have the opacity and the color and other such effects. Some feather effect is also available. You can see here feather effect is also available here. And this is the animation panel. So once you start creating your animation, you can find the waypoints and keyframes that will be visible here. So now this is empty because I've not given any animation. This is the tool which is used to create animation. So once I click, you can see a red box around the canvas. So by which you this means that the animation is started now. So you can use this button to on or off for the animation. Okay, and here this is the layers panel on the right bottom. So whenever you create any different shape, you'll be finding different layers are created here. So you can also rename by right clicking, like stars. So you can just rename by clicking on the name. Below the layer, you can find various options like you can even duplicate the layer or make a group or folder of the layer for creating animations. It will be useful if you create a group of the layer. And there is one more tool available in the Synfig Studio, which is called as the cutout tool. This is very helpful in creating animations of PNG images. You can import PNG images which you have created in Inkscape or any other GIMP or any other software, graphic software, and you can just using this cutout tool, you can create various beautiful animations. Okay, so this is also an important tool. Let me just show you the spline tool. How I'll just show you how does it work. So I will delete this by clicking the previous shapes that I have drawn. So this is similar to any other tool available in any graphics or animation software. The names may differ, like in Inkscape, you may call it as a Bezier tool. So this is a similar tool. So you can draw freehand shapes using this tool. So go to the first node and right click to complete the shape and click on the transform tool. So now you can see the shape has got, the shape is completed, and you can give your parameters, change the parameters here by clicking on the color parameters. Yeah, you can change the color now. And if I want to increase the opacity, I can click on the amount parameter and increase it to 1. So you can do such kind of things here. Also, if you want to do some vertex corrections, so all the vertex options are available here. So I can make editing or any corrections from here. Okay, so these are some of the basic features available in Synfig Studio. So yeah, you can check the preview also by clicking on this option. It asks for the quality. Yeah.
Sorry, most of the people will be familiar with this particular equivalent or something, so they can just understand what exactly Synfig has the capabilities, and we can even show the spoken tutorial whatever are available, so that those people who are not familiar with Synfig can take a look at it and get to know the software.
Okay, so
that's a suggestion.
Okay, so are you saying that this is enough about the session of about Synfig? So let me move on to the spoken tutorial. Okay, so now I'm into the spoken tutorial website, where we have some tutorials that we have made for this Synfig Studio software. So let me just show you. So these are available in these languages. Okay, so let me just show one of the tutorial, which is the bouncing ball animation. So in this tutorial, we have covered topics like showing the interface of the Synfig and about introduction about the parameters, how to add a keyframes and drawing basic shapes and adding colors, and how to render the output. So in this tutorial, we have covered about how to create a basic ball animation giving a squash effect. And in the next tutorial, the name of the tutorial is e-card animation. Here we have talked about importing images and giving animations to the images which has been created in Inkscape. Okay, so that is about this tutorial. And there are many tutorials available, like this. The star animation talks about giving gradient effect to the gradient animation and creating a night effect kind of thing. And in this 5th tutorial, draw a toy train, we have explained about how to use the tools and draw basic shapes and color those shapes. Okay, so just now I told you when I was talking about the Synfig interface, so that has been covered in this tutorial. And in the next tutorial, this is a continuation of the previous one. Here we have mentioned about animating the toy train which has been made in the previous tutorial. Okay, so here you can see the animations, and let me just show you what has been covered in this tutorial. Yeah, this time loop is also one more thing available in the Synfig Studio software. Like if you want the animation to be repeated till the end duration, so this effect can be given. And the waypoint, how to add the waypoints and keyframes has all been explained in this tutorial. Okay, so the next is the plant animation. Here you will learn to draw shape using the spline tool. Yeah, how to use the handles, and previewing the animation of how to use this option of mark active point as off option, which is available in the for the vertex, has also been covered in this tutorial. Okay, so the next is the logo animation tutorial. Here we have talked about the mirror effect which can be used, and drawing shapes and giving some text animation has also been covered in this tutorial. Okay, so and the 10th tutorial is the cutout animation. So here we have taught about the cutout tool, which I talked just a few minutes back. So you can give some great animations using this cutout tool that has been covered in this tutorial. And the 11th one is the rocket animation tutorial. Here some effect has been covered. The name of the effect is noise gradient. With the help of this option, you can give some fire effect that has been explained here. And the last one is the underwater animation. Here also the noise gradient effect has been used, and but the effect is different. The water effect has been applied in this tutorial, and some kind of underwater animation. The creatures will be moving. How to create an underwater scene has been explained in this tutorial. So these are all some of the topics that we have covered about the Synfig Studio software. So you can go through these tutorials and create very good animations. Yeah, I forgot to talk about this basic bone tutorial. Here we have explained about how to add bones and attach the bones to the body, and make animations with the help of the skeleton. Okay, so this will also be very, very helpful to you because in Panchatantra tales you might be creating characters, right? So this tutorial will be very helpful to you. So can also use the other effects which I talked about. I mean, in the rocket animation, we have given fire effect. So in case you want to add some effect in between your story, you can learn from this tutorial and make use of it in creating your animation. So you can refer to these tutorials in the available languages in case if you're not convenient with the English language. So that is also available to you. So I request everyone to make use of these tutorials and for your animation, for creating your animations. Yeah, thank you.
Now, someone from the team can actually explain what are the resources we are actually making available in our web page. Also, if that submission, how they, what all things, because there are a lot of people who are asking when they will get the login credentials. And so just give them what exactly we will be, how exactly we will be following, because in the morning we actually gave them only 2-3 minutes, just a brief brush up of the things whatever we are going to do. So I think it will be better if we give them some more explanation on what are the resources available, and what are the uh, uh, places or the websites which they have to go submit, how to submit, those kind of stuff.
Yeah, start with the website. Start from the website.
Aarti, can you do it? I think Kushal is having a lot of disturbance.
Usha ma'am, are you talking about this Moodle interface?
Yes, because in the morning we just gave it in 1 or 2 minutes. So little bit more explanation, like we have some helpful resources which we have put on our web page, and we still are planning to add more resources under that. So all those things we can say, so that the participants can go and visit those web page and get the necessary knowledge, whatever they need to create the animation.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Maybe Aarti, you can also give step-by-step instructions that now what all they are going to receive in the email as well, because it seems that everyone is confused.
Okay. So I'll just repeat whatever I have said in the morning. Yeah, by this time, I guess everyone would have received the confirmation mail in their registered email ID. So once you confirm, once you give your confirmation of your participation in this hackathon, then later on we'll be sending the Moodle ID, I mean the user ID and the password for to log in the submission page. Okay, so let me just show you. Yeah, so first step is to confirm your participation. So requesting all of you to fill in the confirmation form which has been sent to you in your registered mail ID. So we'll be able to give you the username and the password, that is the login credentials for to log in into this link where you can submit your I mean the output and the animations, and also you can ask your doubts here. So let me just go to the interface. I'll just log in with the dummy ID. Okay, so once you receive your login ID and password, you can log in into this interface. So first click on this tab which says Synfig Studio 2D Animation Hackathon 2020. So you can see some options and various links that will be useful to you for submitting your assignment and other things. So here and where you can get your Panchatantra story list. Okay, that is the first link under the hackathon details. You can select any one story from the list and create your animation. You'd have listened to the judges, so please follow the criteria whatever they have mentioned for creating your animation. And the next is the guidelines for creating the animations. So there are set of instructions under each for each part. So please go through this. You'll have to remember one thing, because there are so many questions coming up in the YouTube of can any other software be used for creating the animation? So it is strictly no. So only Synfig Studio should be used for creating the animations. Okay, so for creating graphics and other things like audio and doing editing, you can use other open source softwares. But for doing animation, Synfig Studio is the only software you will have to use. Okay, so I'll have to making that point very clear. And these are some of the guidelines for creating the animations. Okay, this is the point just I have said now. So you can use, in case if you want to add narration, you can use any of these 22 languages. Okay, so that is totally optional. And also the editing should also be done in the open source software only. And before submitting your assignment, these points should be noted down very carefully. Like you'll have to sorry, you'll have to comprise all the files, like the Synfig Studio source files and your video output. And the video output can be in any of these formats. Okay, so and illustrations, images, and other source file. For example, if you're using Inkscape or GIMP for creating graphics, so that source file also should be added. So we'll be able to know that you have created the graphics also using the open source software. So, and the editing files and fonts, if you have used any open source fonts, so that all files should be comprised in one folder. And name your folder with only of your team ID name. Do not give any other names. The name of the folder should be only your team ID. Okay.
Sorry to interrupt,
Aarti, can you
but
zoom in
Aarti, would
little?
you want to tell them where they will get the team ID?
Team ID has already been sent to their email ID, registered email ID.
Yeah, please tell them that.
Yeah, it has already been shared with your shared in your registered email ID. I'll zoom in.
So it is shared with your team leaders.
Yeah, the registered email ID must be team lead's email ID, right? Okay, so now you can see the points clearly. Okay.
Do it more if possible here.
Okay. So please read these points also under rejection criteria. Should not use any proprietary software or paid software for creating this animation. And you'll have to completely submit your animation. Like you cannot submit your incomplete animations. Plagiarism is not allowed. And narration, if you're opting for narration, that can be done only in these 22 Indian languages. And should content depicting violence, abuse, or improper use of illustration, and these other points, please note, take care of these points also while creating the animation. And this is about the guidelines, I guess. So the next is the spoken tutorials link. I've before some time I've shared the link and explained about the tutorials also. So please go through these tutorials. So it will be very useful for you in creating your animations. And the next is the self-monitoring form. Okay, let me just show you the test form. You'll have to click on answer the questions link after clicking the form. So fill in your team ID, which you have received in your registered email ID, that is the team lead's mail. And here we have we have divided the stages of the animation here. So on these mentioned dates, like on these mentioned dates, you will have to fill in the till which stage you have completed. So please check on these boxes and submit your answers. So we'll be able to know till what stage you have completed, and we might be able to help you in case if you have any doubts or queries in moving further. Okay, so please fill in the forms on these specific dates. This will be available to you only on these dates. So make a track of this. And the last is the submission upload. So you'll have to click on this link which says click here to upload your submission. Okay, so here you can find an option called Add Submission. Click on that. So here in where you will have to upload your zip folder, which consists of the all the source files and the video output, and you'll have to upload the zip folder here, and you can make corrections or I mean, if you want to edit your files or if you want to re-upload your files, you can do till the last date of the hackathon, which is the 15th December. Okay, so till then you have freedom to edit your submissions. It's not like if you have uploaded once and you might not be able to change or edit it again. So till 15th, you have the freedom to upload or edit your submissions. Okay. So this is one point about the submission. And regarding your doubts or queries, let me go to the main page. Yeah, we have the discussion forum here, so you can ask your doubts or any questions related to the animation or related to the Synfig Studio software can be asked here. We'll be able to answer it and we'll be able to address your issues here, okay, in this forum. Regarding the Synfig Studio tutorials on this spoken tutorial website, we have a forum here. So if you have any doubts on the tutorials available in the Synfig Studio software, you can register in this forum and you can ask your questions here. So we'll be very much happy to answer your questions about the Synfig Studio tutorials that we have made. And regarding the you can ask your doubts in the discussion forum in this interface also. And if any new announcement or news are made, we'll be making it posted here. Okay, so that's about this interface. So once you confirm your participation, very soon you'll be getting your username and password for this interface, so you can explore things here and you can start doing your animations. Yeah, that's about it. I'll just talk about the resources also, which is available in the Hackathon webpage. So if we go to the main page of the Hackathon webpage, you can see an option which says some helpful resources for Hackathon. The first link is the spoken tutorial link, and in case if you face any problem in installing the Synfig Studio software, we have made a document for installing the software for all the 3 OS, which is available here under the helpful resources. So if you're facing any difficulty for installing the software, you can refer to this document. So the first option is about installing the software in Windows OS, and we have installation procedure for Ubuntu OS 2. Okay, so this might be helpful for you in installing the Synfig software in case you have not installed it yet. And we have also have one focal repository. We have some open source graphic images available in this website. So you're free to use those images from this website for your animation in case if you feel this can be applied or used in your animation. Okay, so these are all some of the resources that will be helpful to you in creating your animation. Yeah, we might be adding some more resources also, so keep checking our web page. So you'll be able to know like what updates are going on regarding the animation and the resources, or if any news related to the animation will be posted here. Yeah, that's it. Usha ma'am, is there anything to cover?
Hello, Aarti.
Yeah.
You please share that video. One video is there. So
Uh-huh.
this video will give the participants the capability of Synfig Studio, because why are we using Synfig Studio? Because this is an open source software. This is a tool. All participants have a very good creative mind, and they needs the tool. So this Synfig Studio is open source software, and it is cross-platform. You can use on Windows also, Linux also, and Mac also. That's why we are using this software only. So there might be some doubts in participants in mind that how this capable is this Synfig Studio. So there is one video. So please share that video so participants will get the idea how this Synfig Studio capable to do the animations.
If it is a lengthy video, what I suggest is that we add that video also under the helpful resources, so that anytime they will be able to watch that video. So I think that helpful resources tab under the Synfig Hackathon web page, it will be better to be put.
Yes.
So I'll just summarize that now you will get to email where you can give the team ID, then where the team leaders will get the team ID, and then you have to fill the confirmation form. These instructions are for the team leader. Okay, you have to fill the confirmation form. Once you confirm, then you have to start using the Moodle interface. You can go to the Synfig website where Aarti has shown you the instructions, how to submit and what all guidelines are there. So please follow that, and all the best.
Aarti, would you want to show the resources they have for Inkscape, Audacity, and things like that? What spoken tutorials are there and so on?
Yes, sir. I have shown them the Synfig Studio tutorials. Should I show the other?
Yeah,
I mean,
you can show GIMP is there. They may want to show use some of these. So
okay,
just,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm again in the spokentutorial.org website. So I've already
want to say what Inkscape is for, what GIMP is for, and things like that.
Okay, yes, sir.
Briefly.
So yeah, we have some more graphics and animation related software tutorials also. Let me just first show you about the Inkscape tutorials. Yeah, we have around 19 tutorials for this Inkscape software. Inkscape is a vector graphics software. So in Inkscape, you can create graphics, and you can make posters and banners, and you can make character drawings. You can make a very good realistic pictures. You can even make portrait of photos, and this is very much equivalent to to the Adobe Illustrator, which is a proprietary software. So this will be very, very helpful for you in this hackathon for creating the animation in Synfig Studio. So let me just show you some of the English tutorials of Inkscape. Yeah, we have started from the basic of creating and editing shapes. And in the second tutorial, we have covered topics like how to color the shapes and how to add strokes to the shape. And we have also taught about the gradients and giving patterns. There are various patterns are also available. So all these are covered in the second tutorial, which the name of the tutorial is fill and stroke. Okay, this tutorial will be useful for very basic learning of how to draw shapes and giving colors and adding gradients to the shapes. Okay, and the fourth tutorial is here this tutorial will talk about if any shape is already drawn, how to duplicate that shapes, and how to select multiple objects at a time. And there are various options and effects available like clipping and masking. So those things are explained in this tutorial. Okay, so this is also very useful to you for creating some effects like masking and clipping. This you need not do it manually. So if you follow the steps that has been mentioned in the tutorial, that may save a lot of time for you. And the next tutorial is the layers and booleans. This tutorial also covers about some of the effects. We have some filters effect. For example, in Photoshop also there are some filters available, right? So in a similar way, we have some ready-made effects available. For example, blend method and air spray. These kind of effects are available in Inkscape. So that has been covered in this tutorial. So in case if you want to give such kind of effects to your drawings or shapes, so you can refer to this tutorial. And the next tutorial covers about how to align and distribute our objects. So if you have drawn some 2-3 objects and you're facing difficulty in aligning the objects manually, so we have there is a separate option available. As you can see, align and distribute. There is a separate property available in Inkscape, so that makes the job easy to align the objects. So that this might be useful to you. And the next 2 tutorials covers about the text features, how to add text, because text is very important in creating these posters and banners, right? So these tutorials will talk about the text features and how to add image inside a text. So such kind of things are covered in these tutorials. You can also make some formula. You can also make a formula kind of text here in Inkscape. So that has been taught in this tutorial. And next tutorial is the Bezier tool, basics of Bezier tool. This is similar to the spline tool, which is available in the Synfig Studio software. This is a freehand tool, and this is one of the important tool of Inkscape or any other graphics or animation software. With the help of this tool, you will be able to draw any kind of character drawing or freehand shapes. For example, the rectangle tool or circle tool allows you to draw only that certain shape, right? But this Bezier tool, with the help of this Bezier tool, you can draw any shape of your own choice. Okay, so this tutorial will teach you from the basic of how to use this tool, and at the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to draw easily with the help of this Bezier tool. Okay, so the other tutorials will talk about the manipulation of text. I mean, if you want to add the text in around an image and around the shape, or if you want to add image inside a shape, if you want to change the perspective of the text, all this has been covered in this tutorial. And the next tutorial will talk about how to create an A4 poster. This will be useful if you for any promotional activity. So you need not go and ask for any you need not go to any printer showroom for creating your for any posters or banners. If you watch this tutorial, you'll be able to create your own poster. So that might be very helpful to you for creating any, to promote any activity. If you want to promote any of your own business or activity, so you can create your own advertisements using this tutorial. In a similar way, this is also similar to the previous tutorial. This talks about the brochure. This will also be useful for any promotional activity. And again, if you want to create a CD label, this tutorial will be helpful for that. And the next is the designer visiting card tutorial. This will be helpful if you want to promote yourself, or if you want to create your visiting card of your own or of your company. This tutorial will be helpful to you. Okay, this will cover all the basic points. Watching this tutorial, you can use your own creativity and make a different type of visiting card. And the next tutorial covers about some of the patterns that you can create with the help of Inkscape. And again, next tutorial is about the text. Some special effects are covered in this tutorial. The 17th tutorial is how to trace an image. So everyone will not be a good artist, right? So in case if you're using a reference image and to create a similar type of image, so this tutorial helps you to how to trace the image and create your drawings. And the last two tutorials will talk about some of the designs that can be used for a textile purpose. So this is very interesting also. So you can make your own design pattern, and you can use it for your dress also, or any pillow covers, or any cloth. You can use this design for any textile purpose. So the last two tutorials will cover about that. So you can watch these tutorials and create graphics, and you also can create some nice background. For example, in Panchatantra stories, you will be in need of some forest background, or kind of any other landscape background. So this software, Inkscape software, will be very much helpful to you in creating such backgrounds. So you need not go to the Synfig software and draw all those things. If you're good at it, you can do. But Inkscape is much better for creating backgrounds. For doing animations, you can use Synfig. For background purpose and other drawings, you can use this Inkscape software. Okay, so we have one more graphics software also, which is GIMP. Yeah, there are tutorials which is available for manipulating the images, and you can also create some realistic photo type graphics. This is not a vector based software. This is a raster based software, alternative to Photoshop. So watching these tutorials will help you to know the basics of GIMP, and how to use the various options and various features in GIMP, and you can how to manipulate the photos and how to create photorealistic graphics. So please go through these tutorials for using GIMP, in case you're using GIMP for creating some images for your animation. Okay, so these two softwares are available in all the languages. So in case you're not comfortable with any English language or any other language, let me go to Inkscape and show you in how many languages it is available. Yeah, Inkscape is available in these many languages. Most of the tutorials are available. So you can learn these tutorials with the language in which you're comfortable. In your own mother tongue, you can learn these softwares. So you have a lot of time. So make use of these tutorials for creating graphics and animation. So we have all the resources available, all the tutorials available to help you in creating this animation. So make use of it, and I think this should be very much helpful for you in creating your animations. Yes, thank you.
What about Audacity? Can
Yes.
you talk about show Audacity, and would you want to show Focal also?
Yes, sir, I'll do it.
Focal resources, maybe, I don't know whether Kushal wants to show.
Okay.
But Audacity, you please show.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we have around 4 tutorials for Audacity. So some of you might think of giving narrations or adding musics to your animations. So Audacity is again a free and open source software. This is a very good music and audio editing software. For creating our tutorials, we use this software for recording video and audio. I'm sorry, for our recording audio, we use this software. We also we can also reduce the noise reduction if noise reduction I mean the noise reduction effect is also available in this software. So we have been using this Audacity software for creating all of our tutorials. So this might be also helpful to you in case if you want to record narration in various languages, or if you want to edit music or edit merge 2 3 musics, or if you want to add some music effects, so you can or do all those things using this softwares. Mm, yeah, we have tutorials of installing these softwares in Linux and Windows OS. And yeah, we have a tutorial for how to record an audio using Audacity and how to edit an audio. So you can refer to these tutorials and learn how to record an audio and how to edit, how to reduce the noise and add various music effects, how to give some special effects to your music. All those things you can do with the help of this software. So that is one thing. That is one more thing I want to talk about this software. Yeah. Yeah. Kushal, can you please talk about this Focal? You might be very comfortable. That's what I'm saying.
Hello, good afternoon all. Now you all comes to know that how to do creativity, how to use this Synfig software also, and make your animations. And there might be some doubt in participants' mind that suppose my animation is not so good, suppose I am not get awarded or any certificate. So there will be, then there is no problem, because if you are good at this animation, and if your animation is good enough, good, then we can publish it on our Focal website. So it is appreciations for your animation to publish your animation on our Focal portal. This portal is nothing but a open source creative art library portal. So everyone can use it, everyone can watch it, and without any copyright license, they will see this. And your animation also get comes to know all our open source community. So you can use you can see this Focal portal at focal.fossee.in. There is a website, you can see that our portal is there also. And Synfig Studio is animation software, open source software. This is a tool to use to do your creativity. This software helps you with a minimum effort and less time to do your creativity and animations. So use it, make it your animations, and have fun. Thank you.
Kushal, will you be able to share the screen with that software, or shall I do it just Focal webpage so that they can see the webpage where they can
Yes,
get
yes.
prepared?
Please you share it from my side. Wait. I'm trying to share. Please wait.
Yeah.
So are you able to see my screen?
No, Kushal. You're not able to see this. Yeah, now I think it is coming. Just wait. Yes, we can now see it.
So here is, this is a focal, this is open source and creative open source library. So here is the Synfig Studio gallery. So till now we have only 2 videos, because this creative library is contributed by peoples, contributed by the participants. So if your work, you want to, we will appreciate your work. And if you want to upload your work on this website, so you can do it. So we will share this for our open source community, so everyone can use it, everyone can see this, see your creativity, and they can use the source files to edit it and get knowledge from your animations. So this is the open source creative art library. So here there is no need to registration, no need to any copyright issue. There is no any copyright issue also. So only if you want to contribute your artworks, galleries, videos, images, your Inkscape illustrations, so you can upload here and share with the open source community. So this is a GIMP. This is Scribus. Scribus is also one of the software where you can do your DTP works. This is open source free software. Blender is a 3D animation software. There are a lot of animations are there. Lot of Blender works is here. So you can use it. You can download it, see it. This is a free and without any copyright issue. You can use it, learn it also. There are too many. I will show you one of them. So this, when you go in this library, you will see there is a how to download this software, the link for that, and how to learn this software. There is a link for that. This tutorial will again give you the link of a spoken tutorial. So from here, you can watch the tutorials and you can learn these softwares. And suppose you want to download that particular animation, particular drawing, particular 3D model, you can download from here that zip file. So in that zip file, you got all the sources file which you can edit, from where you can gain your knowledge, and you learn these softwares and you create yourself any new, and you can share it for open source community. So this is our project created by Fossey. So if you have any questions, ask on forum, we will answer you. Thank you.
Kushal, there's one question on YouTube. Can we import audio in Synfig?
Yes. So you can import audio in Synfig and you synchronize your animation with that audio, but you can't export that with the audio. So for again, next time in post-production, you have to add that sound once again, and then you make an output from that. So only you can import the sound in Synfig Studio to synchronize your animation with the audio. So it will be helpful to you. That means you can judge the timing of your animation, the lip sync of your animation, if you imported that sound in Synfig Studio as one of kind of a layer. But when you are exporting, when you are rendering this Synfig Studio animation, that time that sound will not render with that. So again, for editing the sound or merging the sound with the AVI MOV file, which is output of Synfig Studio, you have to use editing software. So you can use open source any editing software. OpenShot is one of the software where you can add your movie with your audio, and you can take output from that with complete movie. Yes, any doubts?
I think more or less all the other queries are answered by our team members on the chat itself. So I think there is nothing else now left.
So I think
there are guidelines also there. There are guidelines also there, and when you listen all our judges conversation, that time they told there is no problem. What is your animations frame rate, and what is your animations uh, HD quality dimensions. So there is no problem with the judges, but for making your animation so quickly and render your output so easily, we made some guidelines for you. These are the optionals. You can use it. So this will help you to make smooth animation. So you follow that also, these guidelines also, to make your animation better.
Yeah, one more information which we can give is that on that YouTube live channel, all the videos will be available, whatever judges meeting and all. So you also can watch that again and get clarity on the submission guidelines and the animation, how to make it. All those guidelines are said in that particular video. So you can again watch it and get a clarity on your doubts. Of course, you can ask the queries on our Moodle platform also.
Also, you can tell them what is the next step now. What is expected out of them?
Yes. After that, now from this date, your time is started for this hackathon. So now you would get an email of your user ID and password. So after confirmation form filling, you will get a password. Then after getting password, you can submit your animations. But the animation submission is last date for that 15th December. So in between, you can suppose in between you want to upload your animation earlier, you can do that. And after that, suppose you thought you want to correct that animations once again and once again you want to upload it, you can do that nth time. But only the last upload file we will consider for judgment.
So right now they are expected to fill the confirmation form, right?
Yes. There are 1,000 participants, so it will take a time to reach the email to them. So have a patience. I think till end of the day, you all will get the confirmation form link.
So the confirmation will be sent only to the team leads. So the participants will not be getting it. So the team lead will fill up the details, and all the participants will get another email with the login and password, login credentials. Yeah.
Yes, and one more thing, your confirmation form should be filled within 2 days. That means 27th is the last date to fill up confirmation form. So you have to make it to plan between these 2 days and make your team within these 2 days and send your confirmation form as early as possible.
Please fill it once only. If you have already filled once for your team, please check it with your other team members that they should not fill. So please fill the form once only.
Yeah, only one member from the team has to fill it. Not everybody has to fill it.
So I think if there are no more questions, I think we can wrap up this session. So thank you all for joining us in this session, and we wish you best of luck for this animation hackathon, and submit a very good animation, and we have a lot of exciting prizes waiting for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.